This season was okay. I honestly wasn't the biggest fan of this season. Nora returns. It's the first two-parter of the series. Every other time they've done episodes like this, it's always been like a special. And the episodes are like 40 minutes or an hour long. This one was 40 minutes, but it was a part one and a part two instead of what they usually did. Gibby gets left behind in that episode because he's stuck in the chimney, and they forget about him when they finally escape. And they didn't even realize he was stuck in the chimney. They thought he was going to get help. I don't understand why nobody ever just looked up the chimney to see if he was still there. And I honestly also don't understand when they left why he didn't yell at them like, "Hey, I'm stuck in here." Because he did that earlier. There were some kids outside and he yelled at them and told them he was stuck up there and asked for help. And then they bullied him because, you know, he's Gibby, the kid that gets bullied on iCarly. So, it's kind of, is ironic. Now that we know what we know about the stuff that happened in real life with the actor for Gibby Noah, and how a lot of so-called fans would harass him and for his weight, and always telling him to take his shirt off, just being pricks. That's why he didn't return to the reboot, because fans have just ruined the character he played. But taking it like way too seriously. He's a person. It's the same thing that happened with Stephen Ogg from GTA. People treat him like he's only Trevor and always want them to curse him out. And obviously, Jeanette McCurdy has her own problems too. It feels like some of the people backstage knew, because she has an eating disorder. And in real life, she has an eating disorder. Like, she eats a lot of food in the show. And her mom is like a very shitty person in real life. She even made a book about it called "I'm Glad My Mom Died." And she has a shitty mom in the show. They kind of make up in one episode, but then they act like that episode didn't really happen, and she always still talk crap about her mom because it's funny, I guess. Maybe it's not as deep as it seems, but that's what it seems like. And since I'm watching this on streaming, there's actually 2 episodes I wasn't able to watch. The very first episode I wasn't able to watch because apparently it was taking off of Paramount because it was too similar to the Free Britney Spears moment. And then an episode I didn't want to watch anyway. But I actually remember some of the plot because I watched that episode a lot when I was a kid. Because it was like an episode that rerun a lot for some reason. Where Carly gets a boyfriend. I don't remember who it is or the actor since I haven't watched the episode. So she like takes a bath, she plays in the tub, and she gets her toe stuck in the faucet, and that is the entire episode. There's probably a side plot with Spencer or something, but that is the main plot. Her having her foot stuck in the tub. You have to pay for that episode on Paramount. It's the final episode of season 4, and you have to pay money for it. I am not doing that. Especially not for that episode. When the dude that made the show has a foot fetish, and he's doing this with people that are underage, constantly showing their feet. It's weird. Gibby's girlfriend isn't mentioned at all this season. Mandy hasn't made a return. Neville didn't appear at all. Maybe he was mentioned in episode 1 or episode 11. I don't know, since I didn't get to watch him. But he does not make a single appearance in 11 episodes. His last appearance was when he yelled at a disabled person for accidentally bumping into him. I think Neville's done. I don't think he's going to be in season 5. I might be wrong, but I don't see him being in season 5. I'm pretty sure he does make a brief appearance, though, in the iCarly reboot, but I haven't seen that show at all, so I'll just have to watch it.